Let me see what's going on. I guess we clocked in. Hey, what's going on, party people? Now, if this is your first time here, welcome. It's definitely a great pleasure to have you guys here. I go by the name of Lespri. I am a spiritual healer. And essentially, what I do as a spiritual healer is that I help you to become Christ-like, Buddha-like, or Krishna-like. And what that simply means is that I help you to attain your highest level of understanding about who you are or awareness is to attain that highest level. And once you attain that, that's the point of becoming Christ-like. In fact, this is what we are all inspired to be. Because Christ in itself wasn't something that had to be put away for us to admire from afar. I mean, that was not the intention. The intention was for you to become the Christ. I mean, for you to somehow pull the Christ out of you. You know what I'm saying? Or for you to become Christ-like. I mean, you have to attain that realization as well. That's the point. I mean, that's how you're being saved by Christ. You know what I'm saying? Which is that level of understanding. But, then again, if you're already looking at the title, I mean, that alone is already telling you, I mean, it's a fully loaded statement. So without God realization, and that should go again, you have little freedom. You understand what I'm saying? That is a powerful statement. This is one of the ones that has to be made. This is your foundation. This should be your foundation. But anyway, before I get into all of that, going back to a little more of a little, I guess, going back to me introducing myself, if this is your first time, as a spiritual healer, that's pretty much what I help you with. And now in this channel, to give is to receive, what I do here is that I use what I call the power of words. And most people always say, how powerful words are, especially, depending on the energy or the intention that's being put in the word. All that sounds dandy to me, right? I mean, but me, what I'm referring to by the power of words, and when you hear certain quotes, how things are being said. It's almost like some of those quotes, they captivate your mind without asking for your permission. This is why you'll see, depending on the nature of the quote or certain quote that you hear, and you're like, oh, it's almost like it elicited a part of something in you. It's waking you up. It's, what I'm saying, you get to witness how those words are acting up on you. I know for me, because philosophy was, a thing of mine. But most importantly, it was just how things were being said. I mean, it was always that elegant, that elegance that always captivated my mind. Do you see what I'm saying? It's like, seeing the beauty in that, right? Literally for me. So I'm saying that to say, when I'm talking about the power of words, it's those quotes, certain things that Jesus said or certain metaphors. I mean, those, like they speak to your soul in a way that you can't even explain yourself. Even to say what's understood doesn't have to be explained. Right then and there, I'm already telling you, and you should understand what I'm saying without even me saying it to you. It's almost like this is where our mind meets. And that's what, when I'm talking about the power of words, and those words has a certain element, certain power, to, to get you to be aligned a certain way. And that's how we're being moved by the word, but then again, it's not just a word, but it's a combination of different things. And those statements, they're all fully loaded statements, man. The comparison sometimes depending on the nature of those quotes, right? Because okay, so when we talk about, let's just say, hip hop or lyricism, poetry, um, proverbs. Like all of these things are different respectively, but they all have one thing in common, which is how these things are being said, and that's the magic in words, so to speak. That's the true meaning of the magic of words. Without being, I guess, on my end, being too dramatic. But then again, I had to let you know this is from, that type of understanding that I'm stepping to you here. Those are the quotes that I'm going to be using, to help you to realign you, for you to also experience the power in those words and the depth, the wealth of wisdom that exists in those statements. This shit is mind blowing to me. I mean, like I always tell people, if there's any shortcut, it would probably be those because what they do, they have that ability to spark certain element in you. That's why if you're wise, you listen to a lot of quotes and proverbs, man. Not only it would help with your speech, it would also help with your speech, but most importantly, by listening to some of the best, I mean, it's somehow, you know what I'm saying? Like I have a certain way of dealing with words when it comes to myself. Do you see what I'm saying? Like I handle myself a certain way. I can defend myself. But anyway, I'm saying all of that to say, I mean, you have to be in your element. So using the power of words, man, we help you to delve into you. This is the sight as a spiritual healer I'm here to give you. This is the sight I want you to go out there and tell them, hey, because I'm helping you. This has to be reflective. As a spiritual healer, I hold a mirror of wisdom, man, for you to see you. You understand what I'm saying? And this is why this type of conversation that we have here, man, like it's being talked a whole different way, man. You're gonna hear this in a way you've never heard it before. I am fulfilling the prophecy, nigga. This was already written. You hear me? Tell him, hey, listen, hard-headed motherfucker, this was already written. I'm just fulfilling the prophecies, man. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, you can't stop this. Now, give me a second, guys. Now, especially if this is your first time, I mean, allow me to let you guys know, I have a couple of haters that are watching me too. So I want to make sure that everybody's getting there. So please bear with me. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, like I could do this all day. You know what I'm saying? Like I got a mouthful. You tell me how you want it. But we are saying all of this though, for you guys to become fully awakened. The words must be made flesh. You must become the God walking amongst men. Do you understand what I'm saying? Just like any knowledge, the whole purpose of even to learn it, I mean, is for that knowledge to become practical into your life. You have to be a practitioner, man. Like, and this is what I'm trying to tell you guys. This is your fight. This is the fight of all fights. There's no fight comparing to this. This is you and you. This is you making yourself your better version, man. You know what I'm saying? This is how you become Christ-like. Again, I mean, you just becoming your very essence. And for me, like to have the privilege, what I'm saying, to be the one showing you the door. Nigga, I'm fly. You can't tell me nothing, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to bear witness too. Do you see what I'm saying? Like this is also my testimony, of a man, who have awakened, man. This is a hell of a story. You see how the motherfuckers be telling you, man, listen, man, I almost died and I saw God, I came back. Well, nigga, that's my situation. You see what I'm saying? I'm just giving you the science in what they're saying. Because again, the transformation you have to transform, man. Like, and that transformation entails you experiencing it. That's how you experiencing it. The Christ consciousness, the Buddha, whatever the fuck, or attaining or to be born again, it's until you at this time you being born in a way you're looking at life from a different reality. Otherwise, what would be the purpose of being born again? What does it mean? You know what I'm saying? Unless if you guys are talking about this imaginary death that you were about to go to, and then somehow when you say yes to Jesus, and then it's miraculously disappeared. This is okay. This is the fairy tale. This is the storytelling about it. Now, how do you put that into real life? Because the idea of that story is for you to, you know what I'm saying? It's for you to become that story. That's what Jesus meant. Listen, man, he wants you to be better than him. And also telling you that you are inspired. And the minute, like, if you see this, you automatically become like him or eat of flesh but most importantly, what that really entails is when you understand it, when you start to see things, certain things, because a big part of our transformation is us waking up to more things, right? And that waking up simply means, you're, everything was already around you. That's why for me, you know what I'm saying? When you look back, everything was already, the truth was there. It was you that was not ready for the truth, or you didn't have the sight enough to see it for what it was. And our growth, for me at least, what I'm discovering, that's why this is a self-learning too. I'm learning more about me, right? The depth that I'm going, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, there's a awakening that's also taking place in terms of awareness and me understanding who I am too. I'm letting you guys in on some internal information here. Classified, very sensitive, but it's all good. That's how strong I am. Do you understand? That's what the transformation is all about. And the Christ consciousness, this is a practical matter, man. This is you, truly, becoming the king in your kingdom, man, or of your kingdom, however you like to say it. You feel me? Mm. Come on, man. Come on, you know what we got to drink out of. You saw that. Everything has to be spooky because this is a mystery, man. You understand what I'm saying? You have to embrace that mystery and become mysterious yourself. Shit, man, you are the wonder of the world. You are larger than you think. But for you to see that, though, you know what I'm saying? You would have to look larger than the way you look at yourself. Then you realize, hey, I am the truth. Yes, you are. All we're doing is becoming better versions of us. Call it becoming godlike. In that process, it would feel godly because being in touch with your divinity, man, listen, that's what makes us, in fact, that's what we're going to be talking about here, man. You know what I'm saying? Without God, realization, you know what I'm saying? You have little freedom, man. You're very limited because you're being led by your impulses, by your, You know what I'm saying? Like now you are the true definition of what the fruit of the flesh is. The envy and the jealousy and all that. Because there's no divine sparkness in you, man. There's no life in you. There's no jealous motherfucker that I know that got life in them, bro. That's why I always forgive these niggas too. I mean, they're not even a conversation, to be honest. And that's why too, like you, all you got to do is remove yourself and watch them destroying themselves because their foundation was always fake. In any kingdom, you know what I'm saying, that is divided, man. Like, you know what I'm saying, you can never stand. And this is why you always see these guys tremble, falling over and over again. A hater never makes it, bro. There's a reason for that. But there's a psychology too that they also have adopted. And that's why I tell people you have to understand the wisdom of ignorance. This is where a guy like Machiavelli comes in too. And then you also have this motherfucker, Robert Greene, telling you about the 48th power of the law. You know, because at first I kind of like downgraded that work for a second. And then, as I, got my vision a little bit better, as I adjusted, like, do you see what I'm saying? And here's another great thing that this guy, Robert Greene, was able to do in that book. And I feel like a lot of us don't understand that. So when he came up with the 40th power of laws, he was studying history pretty much. So what this nigga was doing, he was using example of things that took place in history to make a connection to what's taking place right now. That is absolutely brilliant because the whole Christ thing, the whole you reading the Bible, that's the objective. So in so many words, this nigga is also godly too, because I had to tap into his ass. I'm like, oh, little white boy, look at this nigga. So it's almost like I had to, when I tap into his world, looking at his creation and the mind that was behind it and what he's saying, and I was able to see deafness in him too. I'm like, oh shit, okay. I could see why now he's using Napoleon. He's going back to history to make a connection to let you know, even though time may change, people have not changed. You know what I'm saying? You may have Bluetooth now, but ultimately, man, can enable is a reality that is around us every motherfucking day. This is why the Bible, those are not, you know what I'm saying, those are tools. They're making you, giving you tools to be a better person. This is where Christ comes in. Forgive your enemy. See things better. Don't look at this motherfucker. Forgive the stupid motherfucker. All that shit is making you a fucking better and not to be bitter like them because they don't have that understanding. And it is that understanding, that's setting you apart. But that understanding must be applied. Like you have to become that understanding. That's what makes us different. To be different means to be different, motherfucker. And this is what our ancestors did. And this is why for them I always praise them. And I also came to understand as I'm coming across the information, I'm seeing that the foundation was already laid. They just waiting on you to on your ass to wake up. Because life is already lifing. When you say, you know what, I learned this, that lesson was already there, man. You picked up on it. You're the one who's now picking it up. But it's been around for years. And the wise one always know that. This is why for me, if you being smart, the only shortcut you ever gonna get in fucking life, nigga, is those quotes. Because they will save you years of fucking, experiences and then give you the knowledge to navigate. That's why, like, I drink them shit every day. This is why he said that's what I call the power of words, and that's how I'm using it. And what I'm doing here is hopefully for you to understand that and become that and live those words. But most importantly, when I'm talking about the power of words, now you can see is how things are being said. This is the eloquence or of us being speakers. I mean, this shit is a fucking art, man. When I listen to motherfucking guys like, all the Tony Robbins, all them niggas are great speakers, man. They know how to move a crowd. Like, these niggas do what they do, man. Like, their ways too. You see what I'm saying? But they're doing what they're doing though. They're doing what they're doing. Because I'm out here looking at the game tapes. I'm like, oh, okay, okay. Because at some point in time, listen, man. I mean, shit, even us doing this now, man. Or I know how I'm coming. I'm saying that to say I know how I'm coming. I know, what needs to be done and how I'm gonna get it done. You know what I'm saying? you know, and this is all part of me being me. I gotta be me, man. I can't. I mean, it wouldn't help me to be anything lesser than this, man. And I'm falling in love with it too. I'm like, I didn't know you were this much, nigga. I'm so full of myself, man. I didn't know I was this much. It's like I knew I didn't know, then I got to know. I'm like, oh, there's a whole lot going on here and all that shit. You feel me? Got me fucked up. So again, now if you're following, then the wealth of wisdom, sometimes that exists, and a lot of artists understand that in the comparing and contrast, right? By word association, all of these things. You know what I'm saying? There's a nigga I gotta give him his shout outs too. This nigga Loaded Lux. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I like it. I like that. I like that very much, man. You know what I'm saying? Keep it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of us are watching you, nigga. Yeah, keep doing that. You hear me? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, keep working, nigga. Your job. Keep doing it, man. Excellent job too, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Another tribe member. You feel me? But I'm saying all that to say, man, the power of words. My God. And that's what I do here, man. That's what I use. I mean, shit, do I need to say more about me? Like, I mean, this is what I'm saying. I'm in love with myself as I'm doing this. This is my reward, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna look good doing it. I'm gonna do my best, man. I'm gonna give you my best, man. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't want to give you anything less than that. It just wouldn't be me. No, listen, you got nothing to do with this. I got everything to do with this. You hear me? So, I mean, it's another way of saying you got nothing to lose too, nigga. You literally got nothing to lose because it got nothing to do with you. Anyway, let's, tone it down a notch, right? So, and at this point, I feel like let's just talk about it, man. Because I feel like I'm already in. I wouldn't want to, you know. Okay, okay, let's do that, all right? Let's dance. Get that my shit, you know what I'm saying? We gotta let it rock, baby. We gotta let it rock. We gotta let it flow, man. We gotta let it flow. We gotta let it flow. Man, and this is how too, man. Like we always salute the fucking spirit as we stepping into this, because we understand what this is. The spaces that you need to be in for you to, awaken certain aspect of yourself. It's like you gotta lose yourself in yourself to gain yourself, and as you're gaining yourself, you're losing yourself to gain yourself, and you're gaining yourself, you're losing yourself to gain yourself. I mean, that's the harmony. That's what needs to be awakened. That level of consciousness, man. And as you are encountering those, that's why life lessons and difficulties, man, should be welcome, man. I welcome. Listen, man. Shh. I've been knocked down, man. You hear me? Woo, your boy's been knocked down, man. Like, I mean, do you ever notice, man? And that's the way it works. Any one of us who's doing this work, who's really about this work, listen, man. You see what happened to Abraham, Moses, Job. Listen, man. This Christ life, it's not for the birds, man. It's for soldiers, man. People of true character. You know what I'm saying? From you dealing with your own family to have to stand up for yourself. And then now you are stepping up for everybody else. Because in so many words, this is what I'm doing here, man. I'm fighting for you. But that fight is already won on my end. This is to let you know, listen, man, this is what I've been through. This is, I'm giving you like I'm giving you the codes, man. I'm one of the ones who came back, you know what I'm saying, to help others free, man. Trying to set you free. You know what I'm saying? You gotta pull yourself out though. I could tell you how to do it, but you're gonna have to pull yourself out. I'm only showing you the door. It's right there. You know what I'm saying? I had to walk in mine, man. When I came outside of that part of that door, man, that's what you're looking at, baby. I came out better. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. I'm not gonna lie to you. Listen, I came out a lot better. And it's guaranteed, man. Every time you walk in that shit. You see how when Neo died, he went up there, and then when this nigga came back to the Matrix, he looks better. Do you ever notice that? When this nigga was in the Matrix, he was looking like trash. Now, when he left the Matrix, going back to the Matrix, niggas looking good as fuck. Look at all these niggas when they come to the. Do you get it? You know what I'm saying? This is how you master your kingdom, man. You're sitting on top of your own throne, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm feeling like Riddick. Is it two or the first one, man? When you sitting on top of the dome, man. This is your kingdom, king. That's why you got to be the ruler of your own kingdom. That's what being Christ-like is, man. And this is what I do as a spiritual healer, man. You know what I'm saying? I get you to look good out here. I mean, for those who don't get it, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna call it, what it's not. I'm trying to get you to see the true beauty in you, man. This ain't being conceited. This is I'm beautiful and I know it. Nigga, I'm beautiful and I know it. Fuck you talking about? I ain't trying to hurt nobody. I ain't trying to tell nobody I'm better than you. I'm trying to not tell her I'm taller than you. I ain't trying to say none of that shit, nigga. What I'm saying is I suck my own dick, nigga. That's what I'm saying. I mean, how can you be disrespected by that? What is it in me, that I hurt you so bad, huh? What is it in me that somehow, I mean, you feel like you can't be like me? What is it in you that's stopping you to see that you can also be as good as me or even better? Is it because you don't even look at your own, or you even looking at your own self? Because anybody who's minding their business, never mind a motherfucker who's minding his business. Do you see what I'm saying? Let me say that for you again, for you to understand, man. Anybody who's minding their own fucking business, never mind other people's minding their own fucking business, dog. If you're doing you, such and such got 100 million. Oh, okay, yeah, that's a nice number. All right, yeah, cool, man. No hate. I mean, shit. It's yours, not mine. Okay. What the fuck? See, congratulations, man. I mean, shit. Don't spend it all in one place. What the fuck else? Live your fucking life, man. I'm happy for you, man. You know what I'm saying? And now let me look for mine. Okay? All I'm trying to do is get mine. I don't want yours. I don't want hers. I don't want nobody's shit. I don't want nobody's shit. Just my shit. What's that? Motherfucker, let me have my shit. I'm trying to steal my shit, huh? You can steal my shit. You're gonna have to return all my shit. Because those are my shit. You know what I'm saying? You going against the prophecy, man. You're always gonna put yourself in a bad situation when you go against God, man. You flow with the river, man. You don't go against the flow, man. Do you understand what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like that's how you can never like. How do you disrespect God, man? You can't do that. How do you not acknowledge what you don't know? How do you be so ignorant to a point that you don't even, you know what I'm saying? Yo, you gotta respect what you don't know, man. I know I do. You know what I'm saying? That's why they tell you to respect elders, man. But this is not in numbers, though. This is not in number in terms of age and shit. This is more in terms of, respect the people who know better than you, man. And that's what Robert Greene was trying to tell you motherfuckers, man. Don't go against the fucking master, nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's also part of you being a fucking master too, man. You gotta play your role, man. I told you that, stranger. You know what I'm saying? You were in the wrong crowd, man. You hung out with the wrong people. What makes you think you can roll with me? You see what I'm saying? I mean, you don't even have like you got nothing for me, man. I mean, you're not even ignorant enough to be smart, bro. You're not even ignorant enough to be smart. You gotta be ignorant to be smart, man. You gotta learn, you know what I'm saying? And smart enough to be ignorant, bro. I mean, again, there's a lot that's being said here, man. Like I always tell people, you got to be secure enough to address your insecurity and be insecure enough for you to be secure. I'm saying all of that also to say, when we're talking about without God realization in you, what are we without God realization? What are we without you having values, bro? You have no values? Well, shit. You became just like that fucking Louis Vuitton shit that you talking about, which is dead. I mean, you don't even see you're the one giving values to it. Yo, pearl in the desert means nothing, bro. And I'm not saying a pearl is not a pearl, but what I'm saying is like, I mean, don't stop taking power away from you too, bro. But again, you wouldn't even see it that way because you never stood up for you. But it would require for you to take on for you, for you to know that you know what I'm saying. It's like, and that's where self love comes in. This is not selfish. This is not looking me. The self love help you to see qualities in you. Now you see quality in others. That's why we say you cannot love somebody else if you don't love you. In the occult, we say before you date any woman outside of your body, date the ones that is in your body first, in your house. How do you deal with a female that is emotional if you, as a man, is not in touch with your emotions? Then you're gonna be trying to be logical with an emotional bitch, which is crazy. That's what y'all niggas are doing out there. Then now you're discussing, you're having debate with fucking women. Then you calling yourself the man, and then you claiming to be speaking the truth. And if that's not insult to fucking injuries already, that's adding more insult to it. Because there's nothing smart or nothing, even you being real has nothing to do. Let's just say if I'm trying to explain calculus to my son who's 6, and somehow I'm talking about calculus to him, but being proud of the things that he doesn't know about calculus when he's 6 years old. And I can't see that reality, but I'm breaking shit down. Who the fuck is you talking to? This is what niggas with knowledge do. That's why you need to become wise, man. And not just that, but you have to become emotionally intelligent too. Because being emotionally intelligent means you intelligently understand your own emotion. I mean, you can't master yourself if you don't master your emotion. And you don't master your emotions by suppressing it. So that means you got to get under it like, bitch, what the fuck's going on? What's the problem, buddy? What is our issue here? Hey, let's figure it out. Well, that's the only way, Nick. There's no other way. In fact, I mean, it's the only way. Hmm. That is the only way. And here's something else too. That's why for me, when I speak of God, I speak of God from a spiritual perspective. What that means is it's not just one particular God. It's not a physical God. but it's to understand the psychological aspect of God. And what I mean by that, because there's layers in that too, because you also get to see yourself. Then you understand that you were created at God's image. Then you've seen that image in you too. And then you're looking at the universe, you could see the blueprint, like you've seen the connection. I know for me, I have. As you stepping more into your own consciousness, your body will change. Literally. I mean, of course, not that you're not going to have a body like this, but the way it would feel would be different. Like at times, like I feel cosmic. Like I went from this body to, and then nature, when I'm walking around nature and I was feeling that fucking connection to the whole fucking universe now, man. You know what I'm saying? It almost like I became like this blue guy. What's the name of that movie, man? That pure consciousness, bro. Or it could be called to be fully awakened or being Christ-like. And now here I am giving you the message. Here I am helping you to break it down as I came to see it and helping you to see it for yourself. So speaking of God from a spiritual perspective, it's still looking at the psychological aspect on how God affect all of us. Do you know what I'm saying? Like in spirituality, we say, yo, you act like your God. So while you busy saying your God is better than his God, but you're not looking at, you have a certain reaction that is conditioned, based on, that is catered to the description of your God. And then the person that you're criticizing has, a depiction or a hotel or a scripture that is written for him and, you know what I'm saying, to be like his God. Then when you really got to sit down and look at all of them, they're all saying the same shit, which is Christ telling you to go inside. There is more to you than what you look like. You know what I'm saying? The things that I've done, you'll be able to do them and more. Who's telling you you're gonna be like him? The marriage, the constant marriage, the bribe and you know what I'm saying? The whole drinking my blood, your blood shit. This is all ways of making connection for you to go inward. You know what I'm saying? It's not some shit that magically disappeared. Like, okay, I'll get back to that later because I remember I was making that point too, and I want people to understand like the way people are looking at the Bible versus the way. I mean, it's not useful for you. It's not even helping you. I mean, first of all, you don't even understand the Bible is there for you, not the other way around. Isn't it the Bible's giving you the word that would nourish your soul? Well, if it's nourishing your soul, so it's serving you, bro. Y'all got it backward already. This is why there's no awakening, there's no experience. So now when niggas are talking about that type of Jesus, that's why that shit also always remain in the fucking past. These energies, they are meant, or that story, for you to become that story now. That's why it's saying, hey, you could do like I did and you could do more. You could do like I did or you could do more. You know what I'm saying? The whole prophetic shit that people have, the gifts. Some of us have our psychic gifts. Some of us are medium. Those are some of the gifts as you delving more into yourself. That would also, hey, that's gonna be part of your shit. Which will be totally normal because now even your vision, if my sight, like I always tell people, I mean shit, like I always gotta read your fucking energy because I don't look at you from a physical perspective. So for me to know who you are, I have to tap into it, nigga. In other words, I know you're not the facade that you're trying to show, nigga. You ain't fooling me, bitch. I refuse to be fooled. And now you're being fooled by your own confusion. I mean, for you to even think, not only that you're lying to yourself, and then somehow I'm gonna believe your lies when I'm looking at those lies as lies, and then it's almost like you don't even understand how this part works. It's like, I thought he saw me. Yeah, but I'll tell him I was invisible. You gonna tell me was it you that I saw? I was like, oh, but then like, oh, wait. This is the picture. This is what you look like. And I'm looking at, oh, this is not you. Oh, okay. You even lied to your own self. This is a triple loss for you. You guys are gonna go down for like the greatest idiots of all idiots, man. Like, you're gonna go down for being the greatest idiots, man. And that's what happens when you're being led by envious and jealousy because you don't really see what's in front of you. It makes you more cruel. You know what I'm saying? Because your heart is totally closed. You know what I'm saying? Like to be a man. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have the impulse like that little thing of God at all. This is where your body, your life is fully being guided by money. You're not even a little suspicious. You really have no clue of what's taking place around you. And then now you expect to be blinded to seers, man? Yo, this is crazy. See, that's what, yo, that is what sinning against the Holy Spirit is, man. You guys sin against the Holy Spirit. That's why there's nothing that could be done for you, man. Your punishment is gonna be harsher, like than you ever thought, man. From your reputation, from your, oh man, you guys are the bad tree that didn't produce any fruit. So the tree has been cursed. And that means all of its roots will be cursed with it. This is catastrophic. Catastrophic. Marvelous, guys. Congratulations. So I have to thank you because on the flip side of it, it will totally be different. Do you see how I have to salute you? This is why I'm so pretty. I don't even look at you as being ugly. I mean, there's no ugliness in me at all. Listen, I refuse to be ugly. Swear to God. I don't know. Like, I don't know if it's gonna be a life at all that I would accept to be ugly. I refuse. Do you see what I'm saying? I refuse to lose. I mean, what's the point? That's like coming to Earth and not learning. I want to learn, and I don't want to just learn. No, I mean the truth. I want to become awakened. I got to know who I am. This is the purpose of this. So now, guys, I guess the at this point, I mean, I don't even know if we need to have a disclaimer, because hey, listen, man, we're just gonna go with the flow. Now, disclaimer here, man, we always say wisdom is wisdom, regardless of where it comes from. And now, guess what, man? Like the wisdom, you know, like if you're looking at that sentence, and we're gonna delve into it a little bit more. I mean, I use different quotes. There's quotes from the Bible, from Hinduism. In fact, the one we're going to be talking about is from Hinduism. From the Kabbalion. You know what I'm saying? Like, listen, you name it. You know what I'm saying? Because wisdom is always wisdom. You hear me? And as you can see, too, even in that statement, a man without God realization he will have a little freedom, if not to say no freedom at all. But see, this is what I was also talking about when I was talking about spirituality. Call it Jesus, call it Yahweh, call it Yahshua, call it how the fuck the little Muslim called it? My bad, man. But call it whatever you will, man. Then you see like they are talking about the same thing. They're all telling you gotta go inside, bro. The kingdom of God is within. That's what Jesus told you. You know what I'm saying? Buddha, like all these motherfuckers, they always tell you that shit's inside of you, bro. The word voodoo in itself, what it means is introspection into the mystère or the mystery. That's the other part of the do. So it's calling, even when we're dealing with spirit, whatever you call it, I mean, you have to go inside of you. That's what it means by God is everywhere. And since the beginning of the beginnings, niggas always been talking about God. So you got to see what God did for all of us. Why do we even need God? Like, and I mean, when you really think about it, God is a part of us, bro. And that's what in spirituality we're trying to help you to see. Because regardless of how, like, you make trying to create a gap between you and God, but God still got to go through you, or you got to go through God. Because for anything to be interesting, you got to be interested. I mean, there's a part of you somewhere. There's a connection. And that's what the connection is. That's what we're trying to tell you to be connected to. And that's the message that this nigga's been telling you by going within, bro. Discovering your fucking treasure. Your religion speaks of the same shit. Now, stupid motherfuckers don't know who and what God is. Then now God is being used to control you, to control your behavior. Whereas what we do in mythology it's used to help you to release, like it sets you free. That's what setting you free is, right? We also use your psychology for you to open up more. That's what your rites of passage are. This is what some rituals are. It's to help you, or it's that shift that you're taking. I mean, those who know would know. I'm not gonna get into details, but that's the whole idea behind it, nigga. That's why us practitioners, we know how to resurrect Lazarus. Is it Lazarus or am I saying some shit? Lazarus? Whatever the fuck. Do you see what I'm saying? This is why, like, a priest would initiate you. In voodoo, there's something you, the very first thing you do is laver tête, meaning you open up your third eye, or you wash your head. That's the way they call it. But the connection, when you understand the translation, because I'm connected on both sides. Nigga, I'm just letting you in for a second. You know what I'm saying? And then you understand, they're trying to get that part to be activated in you. This is why niggas be calling on the spirit. This is why the people telling you the spirit is you. Do you understand it? Now, if you in Christianity, then now you talk about the Holy Spirit, then you talk about Jesus Christ, and then as you're doing that prayer, that ritual, whatever the fuck. Tomatoes, tomatoes. Argue with your mama if you want to argue. You know what I'm saying? Or go debate with yourself. First of all, you know what I'm saying? This is free, dog. Or look at it this way. Just another idea. That you, my friend, ain't got nothing to lose at all. So be fair to yourself. At least I'm hoping that you're being fair to yourself. But anyway, me, okay, that's that awakening. That's that born again. That's how the things in the past now are no longer the same. See, it has to take physical understanding. It's got to mean something in your life. And these things are, like I said, when I'm talking about these things, that's why spirituality to me it's practicality. It's not, what I'm saying? It's not something that is outside of you. But I realize a lot of people look at it this way, of course, due to ignorance, not knowing better about you, or even not even that. I mean, not having any type of God realization. Because how do you have a God realization? I mean, you would have to discover certain things in you. Maybe an experience that you have, maybe in a dream. However, you want to put, there's a connection with you. It gets greater as you connect more to yourself. And that's what we're saying by self love, by going within. It's not, do you see what I'm saying? It gets greater, it gets better by you going into you. Because you have a connection. Well, go more, understand what is that connection. And for you to do that, you would have to embrace you more. That's why there is no God without you. And there's no you without God. That's why they say men will need God and God needs men. This is everything a lot of our ancestors too, especially the fucking Egyptians, because I tap into the niggas too. You know what I'm saying? The wisdom of the pharaohs. Come on now. You know what I'm saying? And this is for the wise one. I speak for the great listeners. Pay attention. So, what's understood doesn't have to be explained. You know? Uh-huh. Come on, man. I'm saying? Well, shout out to the elders, man. Shout out to all of my ancestors. You know what I'm saying? Ah, you know what I'm saying? They know who they are. No, bitch. They know who you are. A dog. You hear me? That's literally my dog. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And this is the nigga, you know what I'm saying? Because you know my heart is as light as a feather. You know what I'm saying? And no, this is not nature for me at all. He knows what's up. Trust and believe, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, So, man, be careful, stranger. Be very careful. They tell you that too. I warned you. Hey, whatever. Out of it. The ancestors warned you. Everybody told you no. You said fuck it. All right, man. So now going back to the God realization, guys. I mean, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like it is through God that we have more honor. This is what they tell you. That's the fruit of the spirit. It's through God, man. We have joy and compassion, my friend. You understand your brother, your fellow brother better. By understanding, hey, man, we all fall short. Why not try to have a better understanding about each other? I mean, why looking at our flaws? Do you see what I'm saying? Like we shouldn't be looking at each other's flaws at all because we both got flaws, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, in so many words, this is also this reality forcing you to see yourself for who you are. You know what I'm saying? Like, because if we all got flaws, man, flaws cannot be a fucking issue at this point. I mean, that's part of your nature. In fact, through our flaws, we get to see things better. The only way we know how to get up is because we have to fall, man. That goes for every fucking body. You can only rise by falling. So there you go. So even to look at us only from being, you see what I'm saying? Like you are forced to see more in you. Like how ignorant can you be, bro? Like, damn, my niggas. You know what I'm saying? How more slip do you, I mean asleep do you want to be, man? Man, there's nothing cute about him. It's not cute at all. I mean, nah, man. Like, shit, come on, man. You could do better. This is not cute at all. You know what I'm saying? It's not even something to talk about, to be honest. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit, I'm ashamed, man. But I'm also happy to do this too. So like that had to happen. Hey, it's all good, man. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is, hey, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Kudos, man. It's peace. It's peaceful on my end. There's no beef on my part. You know what I'm saying? Unless if you bring it to me, then that's something else. I mean, you did it to yourself. And for the most part, that's exactly what it is. You're always doing it to yourself. You see what I'm saying? It's always a motherfucker like, yo, nigga, man, leave me alone. And somehow, oh, okay, all right, okay, okay, okay. You said what? You happy about the balls? Okay, well, there you go. Yes, now, since you asked for my balls, I gave you my whole me now. Told you to be careful what you ask for. This is what you want. Oh, you're gonna get it. Oh, you're gonna get it. You are getting it. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. You know what I'm saying? A little bit of war here and there. Listen, man, it all comes with life. You know what I'm saying? And being a warrior of life, man, I never turn down no fade, man. Like I never, listen, man. Every fighting an opportunity that I got, I mean, I'm always on it, man. That's what being a warrior is. You know what I'm saying? I fought all my fights, man. You know what I'm saying? And I welcome any additional fights that needs to come. I mean, hey, I mean, at this point, man, I mean, shit. I mean, I'll just tell guy, you okay, can I just get 2 seconds? You know what I'm saying? Yo, hold up, player. All right, all right. Hey, right back in it, man. I mean, shit, man. You know what I'm saying? Excuse me, I was looking at my arm. I was checking me out. I was having a moment, all right? I was having a moment. Shit, man. Suck your own dick, man. And it's not what people think. It says you having better understanding of other people, the fruit of the spirit, that God realization, your intuition. Those are some of the things that you would need to embody. you know, being a person more of integrity. This is all from the spirit. Having compassion, not truly judging for a motherfucker, just like I was saying. Like you would have the decency to understand, hey, we're in the same situation here. That's what Jesus, the whole Jesus of telling niggas, man, okay, the first nigga, like without sin, you throw the first stone. That's what the message was. I mean, oh, you have the decent, like you have a little bit of, if you have a little bit of understanding, you just would have been, I mean, come on. And when you don't have that God realization, you don't see spirit. And when you think money's everything, you do everything for money. That's why money now becomes your God. You see what I'm saying? People are seeking for validation and all that shit. They are the one worshiping idols and claiming they have God. You know what I'm saying? Meanwhile, the so-called us, you know what I'm saying? We understand the use of those idols. We use those idols to worship God, which is the God in us. It's a tool to us. But for you who claim, you know what I'm saying, not following idols, but you identify yourself with a beautiful car. You're seeking for others' validation. This is why, for me, I always question your God. And I also let you know, I mean, what you think is God, there's nothing godly about it at all. I mean, even when I'm looking at Christianity, it's based more on just followers, man. People tricking you, people telling you to follow a member, not necessarily, some sort of membership, not necessarily for you to be a better version, but you are a better version by following this membership. That's why when we talk about Christianity, it has an agenda. That's what the agenda is. That's what makes it crooked. And then when you're looking at underneath it all, and then you said, oh shit, this is why your colonizers use that to give you. Then it makes perfect sense. Once again, once you understand the game, you never hate on the player. You see how I just broke that down for you? That's the game. I'm not going to know, you know what I'm saying? Play the game, nigga. Play ball. Play the game. When you know the truth, you know the truth, man. And this is why, too, I say to some of you who may embark on that spiritual journey, I tell you guys, hey, I understand the disappointment when you come to realize what they were telling you in Christianity or the one way of thinking. Because a lot of us, what also happened is instead of realizing there's a greater way of thinking, and this is what we came to understand, we're not acknowledging that at that moment. I get it. Because, you're going through the process yourself. I know. I've been there. But now, I mean, this is where I come in too to help you to have a better understanding of this experience as you're going through it, and this is how you're going to be even better than me. That's the Christ idea. This is why Jesus told you, man, you'll be even greater than me because I'm giving you the top-notch information, and this is what a lot of our ancestors been doing for us. Like it was done, that was done for me too. Then that's how, in the middle of all of this, I was able to wake up overnight. Well, not necessarily overnight, but if you get the point of what I'm saying. Because ultimately, all the work that you put in on yourself is to awaken. It's in my book. I've been working on this book for you. Oh, you guys are gonna love it, man, because I'm definitely adding layers to it. And so far, I'm very pleased with what I have so far. I think oh man, I'm doing my thing on that one. I appreciate you. I appreciate that you're gonna appreciate it. Oh, I'll make sure of that. Mm, you know, because the one thing I love about the experience of me writing that book now too is that I'm being shaped by it too. That's my craftsmanship. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm being crafted by it as I'm crafting that because I got to find the best way or even to make it reflective to a sense where, you can see it from different dimensions or angles, because to master a certain perspective, you have to be able to see it from different angles. Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's what the Kabbalion does too, by the way. And I strongly recommend the Kabbalion to a lot of you guys, man. Giving you the seven hermetic principles. Listen, man, it took me a minute to fully grasp this book. And I also notice a lot of people just focus on the laws, but they don't see the overall picture of the laws. It's self-mastery. It's to tell you about you, how you work, giving you the understanding, the mental understanding of the universe, and then you seeing how connected you are to that too. This is the connection. This is what our ancestors understood. That's why they worship nature, but not necessarily nature, but it was the understanding of nature. They understand, hey, man, to find God, you don't go against nature. So a lot of you guys, when you're talking about, magic and all, listen, Jesus turned water into wine. That's magic. I'm saying that to say, like, you can't remove the mystery out of it. And the true mystery is you. Anyway, without the God realization, you functioning on your impulses. That's what jealous is. These motherfuckers are just based on their impulses. You know what I'm saying? That's why they lustful. I mean, you shouldn't be. It's not like I'm gonna cut my dick off. Like if I see a girl, like she's beautiful, or not even that she's beautiful, whatever the fuck. As a man, you're gonna react a certain way. But now you gotta have the control of self, though. You know what I'm saying? You let your body do what the body does, and then you're like, nah, bro, we're not going that way. But hey, I understand, buddy. You know what I'm saying? This is where, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's that man within. Now that got to come around and be like, hey, dickhead, put it back inside. All right. We're gonna get you somewhere it was gonna be safer for you. We ain't against the all the dick activity, you know what I'm saying? But we want you to truly be safe, if that makes any sense. This is a different level of fucking understanding, man. This is why for me in life, it's funny. I was watching today, right? There was this guy I was listening to, and he was talking about, so proud of how he came. Not that he should not be proud about it, all right? But it's the idea of what I'm about to tell you, right? So bear with me for a second. So he's so proud that he came from in a family of, mom and dad is there, and which is cute and beautiful. But it's like, but the idea of saying it, it's like it makes me question: do you even fully understand how great it was? Do you see what I'm saying? Because truly have mom and dad is to make you a better person, bro. Like certain things that you bragging about, I mean, it's not. I don't know how to say it, man. I don't know if it's not braggable. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. I mean, listen, like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's how it's not what was said, but it's how it was said that let me know. Mm-mm. Do you see what I'm saying? But then again, with saying a whole lot without saying a whole lot, so, I mean, the words got to be made flesh, and regardless, it is made flesh anyway. Because when you being guided by your impulses, you see little, then you do little. Those are the blind ones, right? And then what we're doing by giving them sight is giving them a little more of understanding. And this is why I was telling you guys, right? And I realized that people, when they start to have a little bit of clarity about who they are, this is when instead of, being, going more into that, they went and got behind religion. I did that too, but I never gave up on me. And as I did so, and I told that story before, and I also wanted to break it down for you to understand it from this frequency, because that's truly what it is. As I have fully embraced myself too, embracing that giant inside of me, you know what I'm saying, or fully awakened, like it's called in the Buddha, or you call it Jesus Christ, you know what I'm saying, or Krishna. Like, do you see what I'm saying? It's a practical matter, man. And I'm also saying to begin with, if you come in with the understanding this God is better over that one, you're not even playing this game with me. Like you're not even in part of this conversation that I'm doing now, obviously, because you already have a little perspective of the whole game already. Unfortunately for you, that wisdom that is supposed to set you free, it's now you're being in bondage, unfortunately. Wow. Wow. Do you see what I'm saying? And going back to what I was saying, once you know the truth, whatever your ancestors do or not ancestors, colonizers did, means nothing, man. That shit means nothing to me, man. Obviously, because I know the truth. No, I'm not saying, dog. Oh, shit. But anyway, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, I mean, a life without God realization, man, do you realize what, like, this is why God is important in our lives, bro? And when you're making it a personal thing, as I'm trying to make it now, in terms of you now understanding the benefit of having God in your life, literally. Because why? It gives you more integrity. It gives you more joy. You know how to deal with people better. Like this is a type of package. The Indians, I think the Hindu call it. That's when adopting a godlike mentality is. And this is what the Kabbalah helps you with to adopt a God mind. And as you adopting that God mind, then you realize what it's you. It's funny, but it's you. That part of you becoming is just you. And then you realize the you that is becoming, that you have become, it's what the Christ like is. That is the journey. That's you becoming fully awakened. And this is the testimony I'm here to tell you, motherfucker. And this is what my ancestors did for me. That's what Jesus even did for you. That's how I understand that they died for us. And the work is there. And when you understand that too, then you understand wisdom is wisdom regardless where it goes. God is everywhere. Look around. I'm helping you to look around, man. You're looking at this the wrong way. It's almost like I'm asking me, how do you get it so wrong? But I guess that's what ignorance is. It's a motherfucker. And this is what this is all about. So do you see how powerful those quotes are? What I call proverb? And I'm trying to get you to see as well. Does it matter because this was not said in the Bible? If this was not said in the Bible, is that something you would not want to listen to? Because wisdom is not wisdom? Intelligence is not intelligence? God is everywhere, man. You call it what you like, man. But a man of God, if you're a man of God, when you see another one, you know him. And that's the parable of a fisherman, man. We recognize each other. What are we talking about? You see what I'm saying? All the jealousy that you're dealing with, like even in my story, being illegally adopted, niggas trying to, steal my shit, like, not letting me know who my true identity is. I mean, psychologically fucking my mind up, sabotage, like, Nate, you asking me how I'm doing? Man, I'm doing great, baby. You know what I'm saying? The shit we have to overcome, man. The psychological abuse, man. And the physical ones too, man. This is crazy. I mean, hey, but hey, man, it's all part of us being a spiritual healer too, right? Because the healer had to heal himself. So now I know what medicine to give you, nigga. I'm saying I know exactly what medicine and what size, you know what I'm saying, and all that, man. Like I tell them, I'm giving them their medicine. It's portioned just for you too, man. It's catered just for you guys. You know what I'm saying? Like, I listen, man. I mean, listen, I'm your size. You're not my size. You hear me? You know what I'm saying? I'm the one who got your number. You ain't got mine, nigga. You thought you had my number. I had yours all this time. You had no number on me, man. Wake up and smell the coffee. You can say whatever you like to yourself now to make it feel a certain way. You never had it, didn't have it, and will never have it. And unfortunately, that's what it takes for you to realize that. And this is your downfall. Because I always knew who I was and stood true to me. You know what I'm saying? I'm standing up to me. I'm meeting me. That's why you couldn't be me, nigga. I didn't allow places for anybody else but me. I'm fulfilling my size, like I'm walking my listen, man, I'm on this. You're not gonna create my life. You're not choosing my destiny. None of that shit. It's my life, nigga. Unfortunately, you didn't choose to live your life that way and look at what's going on with you. Obviously. That's why for me, you were never a role model. Like, it's like I couldn't be bind to you, you know what I'm saying, with what is there to bind to. Do you understand what I'm saying? What is there to bind to? So this is why your magic would have never worked too. Not, I mean, is it? It's just crazy, man, to see and to learn, and all of these things are because there's no God realization. Because the God realization in you changes you. This is where, what I'm saying, you acting out that divinity in you now. And that's the purpose. This is the idea of Jesus said, before you present something to God, make peace with your friend. He's trying to get you to understand, what I'm saying, like the connection. This is why with God, we become a better us. Forgiving, loving, we all can eat, like, what I'm saying, providing shelter to one another, like all the good stuff that comes with the spirit, man, helping one another with no jealousy, not trying to hold nobody down, like, real love that comes with being godly, man. This is all part of your divinity. This is what Jesus represented. Anybody who ever loved Job, even forgiving his brothers, like anyone who've ever been in that love energy, in that God frequency, I mean, this is us. This is what we do. This is how we live our lives. And this is also the reason why we've always been betrayed too. And that was also the lesson for us, for us to become better, this is where our betrayers, we thank them because now they also make us wiser. Now you understand not to cast your pearls before swine. That's what that is. Now, for you to change, or if it's changing, not changing and you're not being yourself, but to be a better you. Us givers, we have to learn also when not to give, and also learning when to take too. I mean, you can't just be a giver and not taking. You understand what I'm saying? So that is the balance. And this is why we need those opposition. Again, they're not against you, they are for you. You see that God realization in us, man. This is the key. This is the key to man, a better world. I mean, yeah. This is bringing a new heaven and on earth. You have to bring that. With the way, if you're claiming to have Christ, well, how are you treating your fucking brother? How are you treating your sisters? Meaning the people that you know, the people around you. Because that's what that means. The whole idea of speaking in the Bible, your brothers and sisters and all that, it's all of us. We are all connected through the fucking spirit. We're brothers and sisters. We're sharing the same father and the same mother, which is the universe. Regardless of our race, nationality, underneath it all is spirit, or or your whoever the fuck you want to look at yourself, and then you understanding with a fucking body you're going through life experiences. Buckle up, nigga. That's what I'm saying. We're all like soldiers of life, man. Warriors, like brothers and sisters, man. You see what I'm saying? My brother, my bros, my sister bros. I'm here to serve you, man. How can I go against you, man? Unless you, even when you're going against me, those who went against me, listen, I mean, they went against themselves. So, what has to happen to them have to happen to them. That's just, that had nothing to do with me. But now, in terms of how this is being processed, listen, I mean, we turn whatever's ugly, we make it beautiful. That's a big part of us. That's a big part of what we do. Because now that we have embraced and understand who we are, come on, man. And this is what developing or that realization of that God realization in us, that's what it does for you, man. This is how practical it is, right? Because sometimes a lot of people are always looking at things only from a logical perspective. Well, you need your emotions, man. Because with your emotions, it expands your vision. You know what I'm saying? The whole brothers that I'm talking about here, man, like, it's just a little more understanding. You know what I'm saying? Like, I remember when I used to go to the park, right? And I was looking at, they had this Indian family that came, and I was looking at the way they were behaving. And then there was a white family too, and I was looking at the whole thing, right? And I'm looking at the culture, how different it was. But ultimately, you're looking at these people who are trying to spend time with their family, bro. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they tell you too. Even like just how did he say that shit? Like even a bad man wouldn't feed his son stone, bro. But I'm saying that to say, looking at different culture and then ultimately seeing what is being celebrated, how they going about it, and then you're looking at man, people are just trying to have a good time, man. Not a good time, like, whoo, dude, like, not the thrill part of it yet. Because ultimately you want all of that too. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down. What I'm referring to now, those little things, man. And man, but the experience in itself, man. And then you're looking at, you know what I'm saying? But none of it, oh man. You see, this is why, like, for me, man, I can't really, then again, you can't really judge, right? I'm looking at, like, for me, right? Like the guy was saying he was happy. Oh, I mean, okay, okay. Well, let me say this first, and let me be in my defense too, because I'm very fair, all right? Let me defend myself too, all right? So before I'm gonna say what I say, like, because that's what I'm like, okay, are you being a hater right now? Like, I'm not reacting to it in a sense because I didn't have it myself. You see what I'm saying? Which the truth is, I didn't have it myself, right? In terms of, well, I mean, I shouldn't say I didn't have it. I mean, I didn't have it. But because I was illegally kidnapped too, there was a figure that was a dad that I had that wasn't my dad. But anyway, I didn't have it because I mean there's layers to that too. Now I did have it because I had those physical people around me. I didn't have it because the emotional connection was not there. Because to have it is to have that emotional connection. I mean that's the purpose, right? Because what would be the purpose of, let's just say, I had mom and dad in the house, and yet there's no connection. Do you see what I'm saying? Because it really comes down to a lack of that connection. That's when the kid is disconnected with now, or you have the dysfunctional aspect of it. But anyway, but I'm saying that now to my defense now. Nigga, I'm looking at every pros and cons here. But what I'm saying to you is this is where the application of it is important. But not just that. This is also when you realize too, listen, you may have had your mom and dad to show you that, and somebody may have not to have their mom and dad for them to get that too. Does that make? I mean, I don't know how to say it, but I mean, ultimately, it is you're gonna have to get the lesson. But the beauty in life too, man, it's almost like that's why for me, I mean, I really get to see the perfection in this world. As crazy as this may sound to you, and I'm not talking perfection in terms of being flawless, but every mistake counts, man. I mean, I mean, there's layers in it too, right? Because I know for me, well, actually, I attain that state of perfection. So at first, right, I used to be able to see, let's just say, everything happens for a reason. But then over time, you also grow, get to see this is when you start to acknowledge and taking accountability of your action too. It's like, you know what? Although that may have needed to be happen, but that was also a mistake because of not because of that too. I didn't get this. So I'm trying to get you to see it from both perspective as I'm building on it because I'm truly telling you, like when I fully attain that state of perfection in myself, because this is me giving you my essence too, right? In so many words. And those were the things that I had to come to understand as I was growing in my journey as well. I'm letting you in on some internal affairs stuff, all right? Classify information, nigga. And no matter what you do, you can't do nothing with that. And then now I grew into, listen, yes. Was it needed? Yes. Was it a mistake? Yes. It was a mistake as well as a mistake that was needed to be made. Because how can you really be hard on you when you really didn't know? Does that make any sense? So I'm saying that to say it's truly all good. And ultimately, but it really comes down to, and this is also coming with a lot of wisdom too. And to come to understand, listen, seeing the perfection in this world and to say this world is perfect, bro, like it takes a lot of wisdom, meaning truly see things underneath them. And that's why I tell niggas, I'm not speaking from a fucking delusional perspective here at all. Trust me. You know what I'm saying? My shit do stink, nigga. You know what I'm saying? In fact, you know what I do? I flush it. Man, that shit, that's how stink I know it is. But I know how to deal with it though. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about does it smell or not. Are you dealing with it? I'm dealing with mine. What's up, nigga? Fucker. But anyway, man. And then now, for me, it's like it's really got to understand it from this perspective. Now it's like it's both true, man. They are both true, and that's eating from the tree of life. Not one versus the other, but they're both true, bro. You see what I'm saying? And then you realize, those mistakes also, they give like, man, negative does give some positive at times, right? Whoa, what was it? I don't even recall. But anyway, I mean, I don't remember my times table right now. I promise to get back to you on that one. Yes, I will. So, but the point that I'm making here, man, is like, you know what I'm saying? Then you also looking at even what people are calling evil. You need a little bit of evil in your life, bro. I mean, why do you think people are telling you not to stay comfortable? Because they understand, in comfortability, there's no growth. And if there is to be discomfort, so that means there has to be enemies, there has to be problems, there has to be contrast, there has to be oppositions. Do you see why God and Satan always hanging out? You know what I'm saying? God telling Satan, man, do you, just don't kill him. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, God, like, yo, just do you, man. Just don't kill my boy, all right? You know what I'm saying? Then Satan be like, all right, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me take care of your son, God. You're loving God. Do you see what I'm saying? So here's again, man. Like this path, guys. This is not something for you to be sounding cute. I know a lot of people just like to close their eyes, talk about Jesus. Oh, let me speak in the name of the Almighty Jesus. Let's pray first before I say anything. You got prayer motherfuckers to show you how connected they are. This fucking hypocrites, right? Because your connection with God, nigga, trust me. When if you know what I know, you know, uh, but it's a lot of those hypocrites, man. You know, who be saying things out loud, man, so people could see that how connected they are to God. They praying loud so people can see they're praying and be like, oh, look at them. He or she's so connected. You see again, like this is, and this is even said in your Bible too. I'm showing you, like, oh, going back to that Robert Greene stuff. Yeah, I think I did make that point because he was using history to show you the lesson in life. Machiavelli, another one that was able to break. Oh man, the wisdom of these guys, man. Like their wisdom had to grow on me too, especially Machiavelli, because I read him. I was a little, in my 20s, early 20s. Until and as I started growing, he was growing with me too. I'm like, oh, that's what he meant. Ah, okay. Machiavellian ass nigga. You have to understand and respect the power of ignorance, man. You gotta respect it, especially if you're of the light, and for us, and that's why we of the light too, because we could see it from both perspectives, you know. In fact, this is what we mean by the person who says I can and the person that says I can't. They're both right. We understand that. You know what I'm saying? And this is where wisdom comes in too. We're not judging you because you chose wrong. We're telling you, hey, listen, man, you're gonna get wrong because you wrong. You know what I'm saying? And you want to be right? Well, be right. You'll see. But you got to be right yourself. Then, when you understand that, then you become the message. You have to be the message. This is why God is not for you to just not something for us to be speaking about in terms of this is something cute or it's not. This is how we're living. God is to be lived. That experience, the divinity. When you're talking about being a man of God or even a child of God. I mean, how do you want to be a child of God? By what? You want to be a good person doing like fucked up shit? What would make you a good person then? What would make you a man of God or a woman of God if you're not doing godly shit? It doesn't make sense. I mean, at least that's the way I'm looking at it. To get to know someone too is by their fruit. That's how you know a tree, right? Okay, well, what kind of fruit are you bearing? You know what I'm saying? Do you want to be a mango tree nigga, but yet you're producing tomato? With your tomato ass nigga, you know what I'm saying? You can't be doing tomatoes and you claiming to be mango, dog. Those are different. You know what I'm saying? That's why you gotta know who you are too, man. You know? And this is what we're saying. So again, spirituality embodies all of that. You know what I'm saying? It's all of that, man. Just like a lot of people, unfortunately, even when people are talking about philosophy, it's always been a debate of fucking ideas. In the meantime, they're missing the bigger point. Your subjectivity is your reality. Regardless of how objective you're trying to be, it's always going to come from you. Your perspective, your ways of seeing things. You can't take it away. This is why when I'm talking about God, you can't talk of God without you at all. Because aren't you the one making the connection? Aren't you the one experiencing it? Aren't you the one testifying it? I'm just showing you the door, man. I am just showing you the door, man. What you choose to do, ma'am, sir, that's always going to be on you. But it starts with that God realization. So when you have that God realization, listen, it'll take you far. Because now it's delving into those inner quality of yours. And as you're doing so, you exploring and, experiencing them more. And meaning now they are being incorporated into your life. And that's how, guess what? All of a sudden, man, you are a good person. I mean, maybe not all over a sudden, but you know, you have that connection with people, man. You're being good to people. Not to mention you being great to yourself. Almost forgot about that, but you're being great to yourself, man. And this is how it works. You have to know who you are. That God, again, we need God and God needs us. Unless if you don't understand that the words must be made flesh, then that's what you see in fucking religion. Your God is not this, that God is not that. Then people are busy talking about that kind of shit, but they're not talking about the experience. None of them are saying, okay, your God is that God, but what does it do for you? How does it help you? Do you see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers always talk about Jesus saved them, but what does that mean? How is that being translated into your life? Are you just saying this to say this? Or there's a meaning? Does it have any meaning in your life? If you changing your behavior, okay, but can you change your behavior without you truly being changing? Do you see what I'm saying? And that's why you get to see those priests fucking little boys, because if you claim to change when you haven't fully changed, and this is when you fully change, that change that really taking place, you don't do it for people, bro. People will see it regardless because now you're going to shine who you are. But it's not like I'm trying to pretend to be something. I mean, that's what the people in church does. But this is why I can never understand. Why are you pretending when you can be it? Why pretending to be good when all you got to do is be fucking good? Like, I mean, you're pretending to be good. I mean, for what? How is it even helping you? And this is what energy vampire do, man. And that's why you have to know who they are too. But I was also that saying that to let you know that's also the connection. That's why people, when it's behavior based, oh, look at him, he's smoking, you're a man of God. You can be smoking, you can be doing all that shit because God wouldn't admit this shit. That's what I'm trying to tell you. There's no fucking experience. What they talking about is bullshit. Because last time I checked, I don't know any, even in the Bible, a man that was truly a man of God, maybe because he smoked, and God was like, oh, you know what? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. If anything, I think this nigga smoke, drink, whatever the fuck they used to do. Jesus used to party with niggas. I mean, if you want to take your Bible literal, I mean, he's first fucking, I mean, hey, you may say I'm using it for my purpose, and nigga, the story's there. You know what I'm saying? If I could have my interpretation for it, for that's because that shit existed, right? Or this is the story was told, nigga. Like, don't come for me. I guess that's what I'm saying. The story was told. The nigga first miracle was at a fucking wedding, dog. And what did he do? Turn water into wine. Like, this nigga's making sure, oh, y'all gonna party tonight. Jesus, like, it's just, oh, well, I mean, guys, okay, that's fine. Okay, we're switching to water now. I mean, do you think maybe niggas back then, weren't counting their calories, nigga? They were not calorie conscious. You know what I'm saying? Niggas say, right on, nigga, you know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I mean? Niggas say, right on. So, again, even if we were to dumb this down as I'm trying to dumb it to the fucking lowest level, again, it's you, bro. The message is still being said there. So, in terms of to truly being Jesus, man, it's really a life transformation, but it's a mind transformation. And for that to take place, this is where, let's just say, as a baby, we learn to learn this world from our impulses, right? We touch, we taste, then life is giving you a lesson, right? The shit that breaks your heart, open up your eyes, yada yada. You know better, you know all that shit, right? This is what you're going through as you're getting in life now. It's opening up your vision. You know what I'm saying? Black used to be good to this motherfucker, but this nigga was a betrayal. That's what the whole story is, as you becoming to know who you are. And then you were surrounded by fucking niggas who, you know what I'm saying, who hated you. And then now you're doing better. You know, they always trying to hold you down. Joseph, however you want to look at it. You know what I'm saying? That's why niggas in the hood, niggas who knows, nigga, you out. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? These are true issues, man. This is why I always tell people spirituality is a physical, I mean, it's a practical thing. And I'm trying to get you guys to see what the world that you're living in is based on fucking impulses. That's what marketing comes in. You know, not it's dealing with your psychological too, but mainly, you know what I'm saying, we want shit quick. It's impulsive, guys. It's impulsive. Oh man, it's just no. Come on, man. It's just insane. Keeping up with the Joneses and all that shit, man. Because now you have an image. It's not through your self-esteem. It's through your self-worth, man. You are somebody because of what you wear. Now you tell me if that's not worshiping idol, bro. You feel satisfied because or the so-called you made it. Like what the fuck is that in life, bro? If it's not you doing your best you, bro. Think about it. When niggas are saying success or you fucking made it, is it not you being the best you, man? There's a school that help you, that's giving you that temporary bullshit, like you have accomplished something and then you're not truly happy, bro? And then now you keep fighting. You went for your master's, then now you're gonna get for your doctorate, and then you know what I'm saying? Thinking somehow, you know what I'm saying, and that's the world that we're actually living in, bro. People are more concerned with titles than fucking who is that person? What that person stand for? You know what I'm saying? Your job becomes your fucking image. Who you, depending on what kind of, you know what I'm saying? Like, nigga, this shit is crazy out there, man. This is Babylon, man. The amount of people who worship idols, man. This shit is crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, man, we're not here to judge, man. It is what it is. But for those of you, again, going back to that statement, man, God realization will set you free. Free from physical bondage, free from social competition, free from everything, bro. Then you understand it's all about doing the things that you love, bro. Like when you really look at it, man, what really says you live in a successful life? Like all that shit, man. Like, hey, listen, man. Do not fall for the okie doke, man. That's why you gotta look for you. This is the solid foundation, the kingdom of God. This is the treasure. Like, you know what I'm saying? You sow everything just to keep that one. I know for me, I have all my life, man. Was dedicated to God, bro. This is a pilgrim, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm still on that journey, but I'm saying that to say, I mean, this is, and I think is it in the Gita? They call it like, uh, uh, Devotees, man. You got to be devoted to God, bro. And love. You see, each have something that I really love. That's why I embrace all of them. I embrace all of them, bro. You know what I'm saying? The one talks about Godhead, right? And now you have to be devoted to it. To be a man of God, a living in God, bro. It's not something you do every weekend, or it's not something you just talk about. It's not a social thing. It's an actual thing, man. It's an actual living thing. And you would have to be devoted to it, man. The sacrifice and all. Hey, man, I've done it all, man. I'm saying, and still going through it. Like, damn, man, all my life I've been walking on faith, nigga. I guess that's what the glory road is, huh? But anyway, guys, I mean, it's almost 2 hours. I'm gonna let you guys go, but I just wanted to say, just to close on this proverb here, man. You know, again, it's Hinduism, and again, man, like I was telling you guys, like, come on, man. I mean, how do I refute this? Because it was not written in the fucking Bible. This shit's crazy, bro. And wisdom is everywhere. And when you really get to understand that, bro, it's like you always welcome everything, man. Why would you be closed up? Especially, and here's something else too. That's why the truth never changes you, but add more to you. Or it changes you by adding more to you. You know? When you're truly learning about God and becoming a better person, man, it doesn't matter which God you're following, bro. Or because I disagree with you, you're in a better side, I'm in the dark side, like, what? You know what I'm saying? And that's what you see. That's the commotion. That's what people are calling religion, the war against religion, and this is that world, bro. It's like I'm looking at the whole shit, and I'm like, wow. As I had to awaken to it too, right? And this is why I always tell you guys, for you to become mentally balanced, you have to analyze and see these things for what they are, because again, what you don't control mentally will control you. And this is why I always tell you guys, this is for educational purposes. Like, you have to be aware, like, what the fuck, how, the government is moving as you're looking around, like, you gotta see it. You know what I'm saying? But obviously, we're not seeing it because, what I'm saying, as you said, we're gonna march against the government. You know what I'm saying? All these niggas are full of shit, bro. They're all full of shit. And that's what I mean by seeing, looking at all the moves. They're all full of shit, bro. And in fact, here's something too. These niggas, the ones who create those policies, they never follow the fucking policies, bro. The policies are created just for you, man. The laws are for you, not for them. And that's what you always see with anybody who became whatever the fuck was being part of it, you know what I'm saying? Because now they got power, man. You know what I'm saying? Laws for you, bro. And then power for them. That's how it's always been. You know what I'm saying? Politics, man, is what the people want. What sounds better? What's more popular? That's what Jesus was showing you. You know what I'm saying? What Pilate and Herod, I think. I don't even remember. You know what I'm saying? What do you want me to do? Y'all want Barnabas? You want me? Or y'all want Jesus? What do y'all want? You know what I'm saying? For what, to maintain his political party? What do niggas do nowadays? You know what I'm saying? Then you have lobbyists on top of it. This shit is right in front of you, bro. So then again, that's what I'm saying, man. Like, that's what I mean. It's got to be God over everything, because everybody's full of shit. Everybody's full of shit, bro. They all full of shit. You know what I'm saying? And only through God again. They're trying to mimic something that's not godly neither. This is why divine justice and what you call justice system are two different things. You know what I'm saying? I remember even in my college days, we had business law where we talk about ethics and laws are two different things, man. The law is a law, has nothing to do with because it's justice, it's right, or it's not right. Like I always tell you guys, man, at one point, people couldn't smoke cannabis and all that shit. A lot of niggas, shit, me, I got a few of my niggas who got fucking deported because they were selling, you know what I'm saying, per pounds and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then now, guess what? Or I mean, you know what I'm saying? This shit's becoming legal now. What do you do to those people who serve 20 years, 30 years, 40 years, or even the motherfucker who got deported? All right, so you may say fuck him. Okay. But okay, the American now who's living in this country, and then now this shit is legal, bro. You see what I'm saying? Like ethics and what justice is, that got nothing to do with it. Absolutely nothing to do with it, bro. You know what I'm saying? Laws are in place to benefit certain people, man, or to benefit a certain establishment. That's what it is. Then now, if you're voting, you're looking for certain laws and registration to protect you, right? I mean, I would hope that's the idea because that's what those laws are fucking in place. And that's what the lobbyists, that's what they're doing by lobbying people to pass certain laws that will benefit them because they understand how to use it. That's what the system is. That's what you call the justice system, man. You have a system, it's almost like it's better for you to plead guilty. I mean, there was even a movie on that. It's better for you, and then they could threat you too. And if you lose, it's almost like I'm putting charges on you. You better accept it. And then, can you challenge it? Of course you can. This is this is the court of law. This is the court of justice, right? Can you? Yeah, yeah. But just know, if you lose, then you're gonna spend life in fucking prison. Like what? I mean, do you not want me to challenge it? I mean, obviously, it's not. It doesn't give you the incentive to do it. But we'll do justice all day long. You want justice? You got it. You're already here. Hey, man. Roger, oh man, you're talking to him. They tell you. When you talk to the law, you say you want justice. Hey, here I am. That's what you want. Okay. Now, if you fucked up, meanwhile, that's what they do. Why would that fucking even be a fucking issue? I mean, is this the job, but we don't want to do the job, but it's the job? Like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck? Again, you have to be aware, man. This is for your own purpose. This is for you. And Jesus knew that too. That's why Jesus told them niggas, like I would tell them niggas too, man. This is my not my kingdom, bro. You do whatever you want. You got nothing to do with me, dog. You know what I'm saying? I know the truth too. You see what I'm saying? Not just that, but the truth is, I fucking know the truth. So you could lie to yourself all you want, whatever the fuck. I know this is a fucking illusion. So what the fuck are you telling me? I'm just, I'm just telling you, know what you're fighting for. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, I am a gold digger, man. Dig for gold. That's why the kingdom of God is the way I'm rocking, because that's where the gold is, the true gold, the true justice. That's where it is, bro. The other ones, man, man-made. It's what works for whoever it fucking benefits. If you want to play that game, hey, you know what I'm saying? Start lobbying, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Put your money in your pocket. Hey, that's why niggas are telling you to vote, isn't it not? Okay. But even from that perspective, you guys don't even get what I'm saying to you now. At least you're not even looking at it. But anyway, it doesn't matter. So, but to make a long story short, guys, hey, listen, man, it was nothing but love. But then again, the power of words, and going back to that statement again, without God realization, I mean, to me, it's like you have nothing at all. You know, I mean, although the statement is saying you have little freedom, I mean, that's exactly what it is, to be honest. But anyway, I'm gonna have to let you guys go. You know, it's nothing but love. You know what I'm saying? Before I let you guys go too, you know, I always got to give you something to take with you, just in case if, because I give you a lot. I mean, nigga, hey, what you do for money, you do it badly. You can only be great at something you love. What hurts your heart does open up your, may open up your vision or your inner vision. And always. Ooh, if you're true to you, you can never be false to nobody. And if you force to yourself, you can never be true to nobody. And always and as always, remember the remedy of the pain is in the pain. Haitian.